We've generated over $8 million in a period of 8 months using AI agents for DFY Vending. And guys, in today's video, we have one of their founding members, Aaron, who is also the co-founder of Louder.online. And they've worked with top names in the industry, including Ford, IBM, Coca-Cola, and Salesforce, the CRM. So they're very experienced in what they do, and I'm very proud to say as of now, they have no appointment setters, none, not even one. So they've replaced all their 7-8 appointment setters that they used to have, purely AI right now. So it's a God mode AI agent here. And we're gonna go to the interview right now, and I apologize if there's a bad internet connection. There's like sometimes it's just breaking up, but we've collected everything that we need from him and all the replies. So make sure you stay until the end of this call, because I've got an offer for you. I'm going to show you how you can get these systems for free. And if you're interested to get it done very fast, you can just book a call with us, right? So make sure that you stay until the end of it, because it's taken me like more than 2 months just to get him on this interview. He's very busy, and it's been very difficult trying to get some time to get him on board. So enjoy, and I'm going to be talking to you soon. Very excited for this meeting, guys. We've got Aaron, the co-founder of Louder.online. They're one of the oldest SEO agencies with a lot of experience, and they've worked with some of the biggest names in the industry. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself, because you have a very extensive background. If you could please give us an introduction on who you've worked with and your expertise, that would be great.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the intro. So Louder.online was founded about 16 years ago. We've worked from everything from small business through to Fortune 500, Salesforce, Intel, Coke, IBM, Ford, Land Rover, Unilever. There's a lot of big names in there, and it's been great. We help grow businesses, traffic, leads, and sales, and as time's kind of progressed, it's gone beyond just the traditional services and has now gone into AI, automation, and a lot of the exciting stuff that's happening.
Great. And guys, for your information, like Aaron is a master of everything. He says, I don't know a lot of things, but he's better than a lot of us, which is something that is a very rare feature. Just wanted to mention it out. And
thank you for the compliment.
Thanks a lot. And I wanted to ask, like, since we started working together on DFY Vending, how has the sales improved? Like, how much has the AI agent contributed to sales approximately?
Yeah, it's massive, because it's not just about what it's contributed to sales, but also the cost savings in not using humans. And so, just in terms of revenue that's come in, I'm pretty confident within the first 30 days there was an additional $1 million of revenue that came through the business, simply from implementing the AI caller. And then if you look at the actual cost savings as well, the whole volume that we're able to implement, if we looked at how many team members we would have to have to do 5,000 phone calls a day, for example, the cost saving that is there is ridiculous as well. So it works on both sides.
Good. That's pretty good to know. I mean, it took some time to do the setup, I think around a month, but once it was launched, it did pretty good. And I'm going to go to the second question. So you mentioned it also saved a lot of the efforts that people had to do. And when we started, you also had a lot of dead leads from the past. How confident were you on the AI actually calling all of them with just a push of a button? I mean, just reactivating the old leads in a single day. How was the impact?
Yeah, so I missed the part of that, but the impact was huge, because database reactivation is one of the best use cases for this particular technology and implementation. It's just businesses have thousands of dead leads sitting there, and a low confidence level that they're ever going to be reactivated properly. And implementing this kind of system was fantastic for not only all the fresh leads coming in, but all the older. Some would consider them rather stale, but we've found a lot of money there. Yeah, as business owners, you don't like to look at your database and look at your different pipeline stages and imagine how much money is actually sitting there. And the reality is, unless you can motivate a sales team to pick up the phone and call some of these stale leads, they're just going to die. So using an AI caller that has no emotion, no frustration, no procrastination is highly impactful.
And did you ever think that it's gonna be this good, or you thought, okay, it's just gonna be a helper when you, I mean, before we implement anything? Did you think of it as an assistant, or did you actually think of it as a setter?
I initially I thought of it in a very specific use case, and that was just for setting. But the minute that we started to implement things with your team, it quickly became my mind opened to realizing that we could use it in so many different ways. And I think we've got something like 15 different autonomous agents run simultaneously now, each for different use cases, pipeline stages, inbound, outbound, support desks. There's it's all able to be done if you've got the right team putting it in place.
Yeah, yeah. But did you think that it would actually be a setter or just a setter's assistant? Before like
Full
you
setup. So we replaced.
Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, so we sorry, it's Wi-Fi issues, but yeah, we replaced every single setter on the team straight away because the sheer volume that existed that you can do with automation and AI, just it's not even comparable. It's 20 times the results and 1/20th of the cost of a human doing this kind of thing. So it was just a no-brainer to get rid of the team straight away. That part of the team. And let AI do its thing. The best use case I can think of still in sales is having setters do the setting work. It's perfect.
Yeah, great. And okay, so right now that the AI system is implemented and it's doing all the basically appointment setting, what are the main areas of focus that that you're actually focusing on to grow the business? I mean, the AI is setting really good meetings, but what are you focusing on to grow the business with the AI implemented?
Yeah, so and I think a point to make there is that once you can eliminate that and put that onto technology and automation and AI, you get to focus on other areas of the business that are sort of more critical now. That's taken care of. And so we're doing a lot of work around lead gen in multiple different channels. Some developed for direct lead gen, others developed for authority, credibility, thought leadership, all that kind of stuff, which in the end helps with sales conversions as well. So it's all part of the same ecosystem.
Yeah. Makes the setter's job easier, the AI. Yeah. If you're interested to build a customized AI system and place it in your company, book a call with me. We're going to build a customized solution for you and use it as your AI agent, same as we did for Aaron and DFY Vending. And if you're interested to learn how to do it yourself, we have a community link down below. And by the way, one thing to point out, which is very
eliminates their job, just takes care of it. It's the closers that the only ones that matter.
One thing to point out as well, and as you know, like the data is being tracked very, like it's being tracked by very detailed, and the number of people that are actually identifying it's an AI is around 0.6% now. So it's almost that, like if no one is detecting that an AI is booking them in, which is very good. And the other aspect that I wanted to ask. Please go on. Please go on.
I was just going to say, often on that point is that you sit there knowing that you're in the industry and you'd be able to understand if a call was an AI call, but your clients aren't you, and they're people without exposure to this kind of stuff. So that kind of thinking doesn't apply here, and almost no one reads the trick. There's manners, it's polite. There's even, I even recall when there was some big storms or something that had happened. The AI caller was calling someone. He said, "Look, I was interested in buying, but I've just lost the roof of my house." And the AI caller had empathy. Like
Yeah.
it's a human emotion. It didn't feel it obviously, but could explain it and elaborate on it in a way. I won't forget that because the guy felt cared for. The sale, we backed off the sale intentionally because it's not the right time, and provided empathy, and went back months down the track. So just the intelligence that exists behind it is amazing.
Okay, I didn't want to ask, like, this is further down. I wanted to ask the question like a few minutes later, but now we have to bring it up. So the part that you mentioned, like AI showing empathy but not booking them in, this is the second part. Like AI shows empathy, but it doesn't forget. Like its purpose is to book a meeting. The thing is, right now we have 16 follow-ups. So every lead that is
Yeah.
like being spoken to, if they're not booked, they have a follow-up process. And just on the dashboard size, this alone, I would say, is contributing maybe to tripling the results because most companies don't have any follow-up processes and we cannot do the follow-ups. How has the follow-up been contributing to your success, in your opinion? I mean, the AI doing all the follow-ups by itself. How would you say is the contribution?
I Yeah, I'm totally aligned. I mean, while I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, I know that most of the bookings are going to come in the follow-up sequences. It's people just don't answer random calls all the time. They're too busy. They're at work. Made an inquiry but don't want a phone call now. There's a million different reasons, but the robust follow-up sequence that we have it really handles that and takes care of it, and is off your plate. You don't have to think about it again. So the impact of implementing that in the correct way has been significant.
That's good. That's good to know. And regarding the clarity that the AI gives you, I mean, for example, let's say you have a dashboard now. Compared to humans doing the appointment setting, how much clearer are you on the appointment setting process now that the AI is doing it? Because, we're getting the entire data, like if how many leads are interested, what are their exact objections. Is that a big contribution or is something that is not that important in your opinion? AI giving us a detailed report every single day
It's
of what's
huge. It
going on.
outdoes. It's huge. It outdoes humans, all the time because there's no human error. There's the data that's available. We understand every part of the funnel from call answer rates to booking rates to reschedule rates to how many people picked up on the first call versus the third call versus the 16th call or replied to an SMS during that whole flow. The value that provides is fantastic. We can use all that data and be able to make our own forecasts and assumptions as to team sizes and volume of leads required to be able to continue growing the business at the rate that we want to. And you can't do anything without data, and the data that comes from this, because it's technology, is it makes everything clear. It's a fantastic way of being able to handle it all, and just reporting on things that you wouldn't think to report on as well, or could never get a human to report on because they're spending half their time doing the reporting, whereas this is all instant, automatic,
Yeah.
and backed by AI, and AI's intelligence and understanding of the situation, of a transcript of a call, and acting accordingly based on that rather than just guesswork.
Uh, and plus, there's one aspect of it that most people also get wrong. You've been in, like, you're one of the top marketing experts internationally. So you know every aspect of it. This is one of the main things. I remember, like, you pointing out every single detail that we need this implemented on the dashboard to come up with new strategies. So it's an ongoing process, and I would say it keeps getting improved more and more. In my opinion, it's like an ongoing process that we can constantly improve and
Definitely.
get the booking rates higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's all about reading the data and working out where that sits in the funnel, and then being able to tweak the things that are going to have the biggest impact. And you can't do that
Mhm.
without clear data, which is something that your team and your systems are providing, which is excellent. So and yeah, being able to grow from there. It's never sort of set and forget, but having a team on it and constantly being proactive and reactive instantly to anything the data starts to show in terms of trends and whatnot. It's great. I think one of the best parts about the systems is your the way that you're being able to throw in AI analysis, sentiment analysis, understanding of every step of what's going on, and using that intelligently. There's no reason, it costs nothing to be able to have these AI agents or modules being thrown in and
Yeah.
just giving us an understanding of the data at each point. I think the way that you've implemented that is very good.
Thanks, appreciate it. All under your guidance. Like you told us exactly what works. That's one of the main important aspects. Most people don't get results with AI agents. Why would you say there? I mean, that's the reason. Like most people don't get really good results. Maybe something random. What is the what
Yeah,
is your opinion on this? Like why don't they get results?
I, because people, it's human nature. People want the easy, quick way out. They want to buy a package that they press play on, and all their problems are solved. But
Mhm.
it's not that way. Every business is different. Things need to be customized, and you need the right team managing that and monitoring it and staying on top of it. And I think, you know, the other thing is you can't just get a team and put them in place unless you know what the team's doing and you're aware, and you can help and provide feedback and provide the right data to them and insights from your end of what's mattering to the business. Like it's a collaborative effort, and it's certainly not just a press play, set and forget. And I think unfortunately people are lazy, and we all want that, but it just doesn't
Yeah.
exist. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, buy exactly. Like buy something, have it, book your meetings the second day. And the issue is like most people don't. So with AI, most people start imagining stuff. In our experience as well, like they haven't done something like with their appointment setters, and they try to build an AI out of something they haven't done. This is, I think, one of the processes that becomes very, very long. They don't know the objections of the market they're trying to target, how they're going to react. And in my opinion, that's also one of the main factors. If you have a proven system, you can just put it, give it
Yeah,
to the AI and train it. This makes it much easier and much quicker. And I would say that's one of the main factors that you guys were very dialed in. Like you had a lot of
yeah,
setters, you were already doing it. You gave us very good call recordings. And the last question.
yeah. And
Okay, please go on.
I think it's the same. It's the same as any sort of automation or programming or system in itself. It's the old saying of garbage in, garbage out, right? It's
Yeah,
this is a way to infinitely scale what you're going to do and do it for cents in a dollar and a really high standard, but it relies on you setting it up, feeding it right, and giving it everything you've got at the beginning, and that's where the value comes from.
hmm. And perfect. Last question. I know you're also very busy. I'm just gonna wrap it up. How has been your experience with us, like in terms of reliability, trust, basically counting on us to do everything? You can be very honest with you if there's also anything negative, please do point it out.
I would happily throw you under the bus. It's not a problem. But no, there's the uh, the thing that we're happy with is that there are you guys are very responsive. Whenever there's an issue, you're often finding the issue before me, and sending it over. And I'm on this stuff all the time, so it's good to see know someone else has got my back. There is the responsiveness is great. You're able to implement firstly understand what I'm getting at, then be able to implement it in a pretty rapid amount of time. You guys are willing to go above and beyond, and I think that that's rare. You're not just again, you're not just selling a packaged thing and giving it to someone and saying good luck to you. but the engagements have been great. I think your skill set that exists is what is critical here, because it's the same, back to that same point. It's not a package that you just put in place. This is systems integration between CRMs and phone call platforms and telcos and automation tools and so many different things. And you've got to have an understanding of all of it, know where the cracks can form, and be able to diagnose and fix that in a rapid amount of time. And you guys can do that and have that skill set. So I think that's rare and very valuable for people.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And yeah, like in reality, it's been, I think, around 8 months since we launched the system, and it's still being developed. Like, this is the thing with AI. Like, a lot of people think it's a package, but even though we've worked on the system 8 months together, like you're coming up with solutions every day, we're also trying to improve it. So it's an ongoing process, an appointment setting system. It's like saying, I'm gonna hire someone, no training. Let's just wish and hope for the best. Yeah, that was it from my side. Anything you want to add?
And technology and platforms, and not just the technology and platforms and systems are continuing to grow and change. And if you're not across it, then you'd be left dead in the water. I mean, AI and automation is one of the fastest growing industry at the moment, and you've got to be on top of it. And so there is no solution that doesn't involve staying on top of this stuff. And I'm impressed with the way you guys are doing that.
Thanks a lot. And it was really great having you, and hopefully see you soon. And we're gonna have you on another episode soon enough. That was hell of an interview. So guys, if you're interested to build similar AI agents inside of your company, whether you're selling anything high ticket B2B or B2C, we can build AI agents inside your company. And book a meeting down below. I'm gonna see if we can basically find a solution for you. If not, I'm gonna let you know right away. And if you're interested to learn yourself, then just join the community down below. We've got all the resources there.